You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
His father was a Thracian king,
You can't touch this.
his mother the muse Calliope. While he lived on Parnassus, he met Apollo, who taught him the mystical gift of beatboxing. His mother taught him the verses for his wondrous raps. So he grew up to be a rapper that blew the world's mind. They called him the Liar. When he rapped, all the people and animals would follow him. As time passed and the faces that followed him changed, he noticed one face was always there.
One day, he took her aside and spoke to her. Her name was Eurydice. She said she always wanted to be with him, and so he married her. They lived very happily for a year and a day. They rarely left home, and people began to gossip.
People became so curious that Eurystheus, a young king, decided that he must find out the truth behind Orpheus. Eurystheus waited for 2 days and finally saw Eurydice coming out of the house. She made her way toward the river, and he followed. Eurystheus suddenly charged toward her. Eurydice looked up and saw him and fled. She was so scared, she didn't look where she was going. She stepped in a nest of sleeping snakes, who woke up and bit her leg in so many places she was dead before she hit the ground.
My Eurydice, she does not belong like this. I must correct it. I must go to the great Tartarus in the underworld and free her soul.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man so high and so high and oh.
I am a god. My rages are not to be taken lightly, nor my decrees nullified. No one comes to Tartarus without being summoned.
Hades, Hades, you make me fall to my knees, and Persephone looking up there so lovely, sitting on her throne, can't leave you alone, out in the field, painting the flowers, sitting out there all day, even for hours.
Very well. Your verse has affected my queen. What is it you wish for?
My wife. I wish to take her home with me.
Never done.
Not so. For this act of kindness will make cruelty seem like justice. I will not leave without her.
You may have your wife back. But if you turn, even once, to make sure that she's following you, she will be lost forever.
Forever. Thank you.
Now be gone, Orpheus.
Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. They'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light, or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of
Eurydice! No!
where is the moment we needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray. Tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no
you may have your wife. But if you even turn back once to make sure that she's following you, she will be lost forever.
Golly gee, thanks, Mr. Hades.
You know what? I'm over this.